What is going on out there, peeps? Okay, so let's get into Stock Watch, all right? Because we had a few days off due to the extended weekend, and at last we were about 59%, despite seeing some red in the market. But what that told me was during the day that it did rebound. It rebounded good enough to, by the time I reported it, it still was in a positive. So quick reminder for everybody, right now you should be jumping on to precious metals if you haven't already. The link is in the description. Come join us. Give our friends over there at Money Metals Exchange a consideration. If you buy more than $100 worth of precious metals, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and get a free half ounce of silver. If you've already done it, you can't get more. You can only use it one time. Over here, we got Pimpy's Investment Chat. It's the same name as the YouTube channel. Over here, we talk about investment opportunities, gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, as well as foreign investment opportunities. Okay, no politics over here, please. All right, no politics. Let's keep that for over here, which is the hidden things in front of your eyes. Go ahead and use this to do your politics, QAnon, current events, and everything else that's going on. Just be respectful of one another is all I ask. And if you don't have Facebook group, come join me over here on Twitter. The link is in the description for all these. And you can catch me over here, all right? So let's go get into what's going on. Because, again, I was telling people that over the weekend, I really got caught up in this gold and silver conference. What I should say is more of a silver conference. It was interesting to really listen to the professionals. And I'm not talking about these Wall Street hacks, these fake people that come on there from like Goldman Sachs. I'm talking about real people that are like silver gold bugs. Talk about what's going on. Talk about the manipulation of the market. Talk about where we think we're going. And it was exciting to hear what they have to say. So right now, I think all of them, the consensus is, in a very, very, very short, near future here, there's an anticipation of a jump for gold and silver. And that is at the very minimum, gold at $15,000 and silver at about $700, $750 an ounce. But they all agree these are going to go up in increments. This isn't going to stop there. It's going to keep going. Now, I want to make sure I make this clear. That's barring if we don't go into the gold standard. If we go into the gold standard, everybody agrees that we think the debt clock is the true reflection of where gold and silver will be. But they're saying that they have a feeling we're going to see gold and silver jump up in these increments, very, very healthy increments, quickly over time. All right. So, again, it was exciting to hear. A gentleman came out and made a case that, in his opinion, and he was able to prove it. And for the life of me, I wish I would have found a way to record it, but I just couldn't. But he was making a case that the silver is gone. And it was his opinion that what was going on in the gold and silver market, that he was able to prove, in his opinion, that silver is so scarce right now, so scarce right now, that he's expecting an explosion in the silver market. All right, and I thought, wow, this is interesting. Now, again, they do talk a separate jargon. All right, he was able to use these charts and stuff, and I thought, wow, this is really awesome to hear. So again, I just want to say this for those of you who, for the past several months, and before I even got my YouTube channel, back in my groups, back in late 2018, I was telling everybody to jump into gold and silver way back then. So some of you are way ahead of the curve right now, and I'm expecting some exciting things to happen. All right, as you can see right here, Bitcoin is above 11,000. Let's see how long it stays there. Let's get into these prices over here. Column C was our original cost at the time we invested. All right. So Discovery Metals was 31 cents. It just jumped. They're jumping. The precious metals, minor stocks and metal stocks are really, they're going up and down as expected, just like precious metals are. All right. But nonetheless, even so, that's more than we'll see. 100, 200, what is that? About 500 times its original value back in when we talked about this, when we originally invested in April 21st. That's unbelievable. One thing that they were talking about was the fact that many of the silver and gold minor stocks and precious metal stocks are up 100, 200, even 300%. And most of the stocks that they were talking about are on this list right here. Not every one of them, but most of them. So here we go. Discovery Metals, again, was 31 cents. It's up to $1.37. Endeavor was $1.45. It's up to $4.26. Alexco was $1.48. Look at it, $2.97. AG, $3.53 is up to $12.19. Mag Silver, $9.87 up to $17.47. That's one of the ones that we're talking about. Besides, so Discovery, Endeavor, Alexco, actually all the ones that I've mentioned so far were brought up several times. And there's a lot of millionaires, billionaires, and hedge funds moving into these particular stocks besides grabbing physical gold and silver. So again, Meg was at $9.87, is up to $17.47. Silvercrest, $6.41, it's now $10.36. XRP trying to make a little bit of a comeback. Look at that there, 18 cents, it's up to 24 cents. Ethereum, 173.47 up to 367.35. Coming down just a little bit on the right over there, but that's okay. USAA Precious Metals, 1706 up to 24.56. Bitcoin, 6,880. Look at it, it's above $11,000. So there is a rebound happening there, but that's okay. That's what happens with cryptocurrencies. If you're interested in cryptocurrencies, there will be a link in the description where you could go buy cryptocurrencies. But this is what it does. It has huge swings. It's very volatile. So don't panic when you do it. Oh, looky here, what's making a small comeback? So we have Biopharma was 31.12. Remember, it's been below our initial investment, is just slightly above a 31.40. The same with cancer immune therapies, okay, 26.69 is up to 28.20. So those two were below our initial investment, but have now got above them. ARC, 56.27, it's finally starting to make a little bit of a run at 62.64. Of course, one of our superstars is Drexion, $63.70. It's up to 160.87 and running. Pan America is another one of those big ones they talked a lot about. 1974 is up to 35.88. Fortuna, $2.38. Look at that, man. It's up to $7.77. Wheaton, another ones they talked about during this conference, 35.01, 53.45. Silvercrest, $3.36, $8.50. Of course, Barrick Gold is making a mini run because now not one but two hedge fund big dogs are moving into Barrick Gold, including Warren Buffett. 24.82, it's moved up to $30.05. Even in Toronto, this one, Gold Mining Inc., still running. $2.32 up to $3.37. So we're in the positive all the way through here. Now here's all the different times I move my monies into gold and silver. Only a couple of them have negative, and that's because, again, at one time, we moved into gold when it was a little bit higher, and I'm anticipating it getting there. So it went from 56% down, or 59% down to 56%. That's fine. There is a recovery happening. Even so, I'm still above 50% for the year. So I'm just going to save this because that's really ass-kicking. I do want to talk about one thing that I'm going to do. I have to figure out how I'm going to do this and which ones I want to get rid of. I'm going to move into copper. Man, copper is on a tear. I think of all the precious metals right now, copper is outperforming most of them at the moment. Over the past couple, 3 weeks or so, it's crazy. And a lot of you have asked me about that. So again, yeah, copper is on the move, and it's very, very cheap to get. You could buy like 100 ounce, 1,000 ounce bars on Amazon for ridiculously cheap. Ridiculously cheap. All right. And so what they're talking about, and I will do a video later on explaining where the people who are talking about copper, talking about the other precious metals, including nickel, why they think these are the silent money makers that nobody's talking about, especially when it's dealing with Tesla and these electric cars. All right. Nonetheless, anyways, look, we knew cryptocurrencies were going to try to make a miniature run. They have been a little bit in the red, but they've been actually almost, it's crazy, but in their ups and downs, they've still been pretty horizontal. Although it's nice to see that Bitcoin trying to stay above 11,000, not sure to stay there. XRP making its run. So nonetheless, you can see they're all in the green at the moment. We come over here to gold and silver. Yeah, again, look at it. Gold keeps getting towards that $2,000 mark, and then what do we see happen? Somehow, some way, it magically gets held back down. Silver above $27 mark all over again. Telling you, this is what they're doing. Right now, they're staying pretty much horizontal. People are trying to buy as much as possible, man, and I cannot encourage that enough. There is definitely something going on. That's not being hyperbolic. That's just being realistic. It's being talked about by everybody that's in the know. All right, you guys, so that's where we are for now. I will do a separate gold and silver video later on. So make sure you stay tuned and catch that, okay? So anyways, that's where we are for now. I just wanted to share this information. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later.